Breaking on 4 News now, Washington State Patrol searching for 2 missing abducted girls from the west side. We'll have the latest on where they could be headed in Spokane County.
Enjoy a few days of dry weather and possibly even some sunshine. I'm tracking a change to colder and wetter conditions in the extended First Alert forecast.
And Spokane's East Central neighborhood could soon look very different. We'll show you how empty lots could be transformed with the north-south corridor connecting to I-90 and how you can help shape the future of the area. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
We are continuing to follow that breaking news. Law enforcement across the state searching for 2 girls who are believed to have been abducted by their mother. Investigators believe they could be on their way to Spokane County. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Derek Dice. Washington State Patrol issued an Amber Alert for 12-year-old Vanessa and 8-year-old Audrey Gleave from Odessa. They were last seen on the west side in Montesano. They're believed to be with 40-year-old Carolyn Gleave. WSP believes she's in an escalated state of crisis and could be heading to Deer Park. She's believed to be driving a black Subaru Forester with a license plate AZB 4600. You can see that license plate number on your screen. Anyone who sees them is asked to call 911.
Well, these empty lots in East Central are set to become the final link in where the North Spokane corridor connects to I-90. But the big question remains, what will happen to the surrounding land they don't use? Now the state is turning to you for answers. Hunter Bertram shares how community voices will shape East Central's future.
Despite the finish line seemingly still miles away, WSDOT over the next few months wants to know the do's and don'ts of developing this area in East Central. Once infamous for hosting the Pacific Northwest's largest homeless encampment, Camp Hope, these lots have faced their share of challenges north and south of I-90. But it's the East Central neighborhood that's seen the most challenges since I-90 split it in half decades ago.
That's why it's important that the community participate in this process, because we're the only ones that can hold them accountable.
Take a look at these new renderings of East Central Spokane, where the freeway will connect to I-90. The blue boxes indicate areas where community input is sought. Barney Roca hopes for
something below it other than another bridge for people to hang out underneath.
I spoke with Luke Jasmine III, Eastern Washington liaison to the governor's office, by phone today. He hears community concerns about this project and urges neighbors to speak out, warning that if they don't, someone else will make decisions for them.
And listening to the community and the community speaking out, that's the importance of participation in these processes, and speaking out is so that they know what the community is looking for and hoping for from these projects.
The first town hall is Thursday at 4:30 p.m. at France Scott Elementary. You can also join virtually through the WSDOT website. In Spokane, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
The Spokane County Commissioners voted not to increase property taxes next year. Washington law allows the board to implement a 1% increase each year. One county commissioner says they didn't want to add more financial pressure to families as the board tries to close down its $20 million budget gap. Commissioner Mary Cuney saying, "We are committed to balancing the budget without placing additional burden on taxpayers."
Most of us enjoying that dry weather while we have it in little patches.
Yeah, because colder, wetter conditions are on the way. Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker joins us now with your First Alert forecast. Chris?
Well, we have a little bit of time before that colder, wetter weather moves in, but it is on the way. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. We're going to stay dry all the way through Friday. Nice long break. Morning fog tomorrow. The chance of showers returns by this weekend. Only a slight chance on Saturday, a little bit better chance on Sunday, but colder conditions are coming. The growing consensus that we're going to see a pretty good drop as we head into the Thanksgiving holiday. Our temperatures right now around the region are mostly in the 40s. It's 36 in Pullman, one of the exceptions. Quite a bit cooler than this time yesterday. 15 degrees cooler now in Pullman than it was 24 hours ago. It's 10 degrees colder in Coeur d'Alene, 10 degrees colder in Grand Coulee, and we are headed down to one of our cooler nights in recent times. We'll be in the 30s by 7 o'clock, even with mostly cloudy skies. We'll see that patchy fog developing and the potential for some fog freezing to the roadways tomorrow morning as temperatures drop below freezing. I will be back with your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes, Kirsten.
All right, see you then, Chris. Get ready to pay a little more for reusable plastic bags in Washington. Starting January 1st, the price at stores and restaurants jumps to 12 cents per bag, up from the original 8-cent fee set back in 2020. Now, some stores are already charging more, but the state says the goal is still the same, to cut down on plastic waste and push shoppers to bring their own bags.
Nonprofits across the region are working to give Thanksgiving dinners to families in need.
Local organizations say the demand for holiday meals is higher this year as families continue to struggle with food insecurity. Derek Strom spoke with local charities helping those who need it most.
One Heart in Spokane is fundraising to provide meals to 400 families from local school districts this Thanksgiving. Its executive director says that's 100 more meals than last year, and demand is rising quickly.
For the high prices of food this year, it's outrageous for them, and a lot of families can't afford that. And so if we can be a helping hand in any way, in any shape or form for that, we're going to jump in as much as we can.
One Heart will be handing out those meals here at its location on Pacific Avenue the day before Thanksgiving, but between now and then it's hoping for more donations in order to fund all of the meals that it wants to hand out.
That's the main thing that we need right now. Our volunteer base is pretty heavy, and so that's pretty taken care of. Now we're just trying to meet it financially right now, and so it is about a $40,000 event.
Second Harvest is also working to help families. It recently got a $100,000 donation from Spokane County to help provide holiday meals specifically for rural food pantries.
Rural areas, they have certain extra hurdles that a lot of folks are trying to manage, and helping get food to those pantries in the rural part of the county, then people don't have to drive as far. They don't maybe have to come into town to get to a pantry.
It says cash donations help bring in seasonal items like turkey and mashed potatoes.
Other times of the year people really want fresh produce, and other times we have a lot of that. So it's really helpful to be able to gauge a little bit and thus maneuver to get what people most want this time of the year.
If you want to help, Second Harvest says it's always in need of donations and volunteers through the holidays. In Spokane, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Well, still ahead, the House of Representatives almost unanimously voted to release the Epstein files.
We'll show you the emotional response from survivors and the political battle still ahead before those documents become public. Plus, homeowners stuck with high rates might soon have a new option, taking their mortgage with them. We'll show you why the idea is gaining traction and the major hurdles that could still stand in the way.
And the Christmas trees are up. The giant inflatable Santa is ready. But this tree lot is about more than just holiday decorations. We'll show you how picking out your tree could help local kids and families this season. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. See your local GMC dealer.
That was fun.
Yeah, but I can't find my phone.
Maybe try retracing your steps.
What's this? Hello?
Find your phone yet?
I'm still thinking.
At Parker Toyota, we've got an SUV for every lifestyle, from the legendary Land Cruiser to the spacious Highlander and the ever-versatile RAV4. Your next adventure starts here.
And with the largest SUV selection in the Northwest, Parker Toyota has what you're looking for on the lot today. With Toyota's world-class reliability and top-tier value, your SUV isn't just ready for the road, it's ready for the long haul.
See our great selection of SUVs at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Goodness knows, the most wonderful time of the year is back. Santa is returning to the Lilac City's River Park Square, Saturday, November 22nd, presented by STCU. The merrymaking begins at 3, then when the clock tower strikes 5, we'll welcome Santa to light the tree. I'll be there bringing all my sparkle and my wickedly funny, emerald-hued best friend. Visit riverparksquare.com to learn more and book your visit with Santa. Because at River Park Square, the magic of the season is unlimited.
You've got the magic touch. It makes me glow so much.
If you misplaced your card, slide to the right and the card's locked. The Chase mobile app has card lock. Locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. And it has encryption technology to help you keep your data safe. Cool, right? That's peace of mind from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
That's not even Thanksgiving, but already 180 Christmas trees are up for sale in a tree lot in downtown Spokane. And starting tomorrow, you can take one of those trees home.
This is the first time the locally owned Noel Mountain Christmas Tree Farm has set up shop in Spokane. Madeline Mullins is live from that tree lot and shares how it's getting into the Christmas spirit.
When you think about Christmas, you think about Christmas trees, Santa Claus, hot chocolate, and that's everything that this lot will have. But you also think about giving back, and that's exactly what this lot is doing. Driving through downtown Spokane, it may have surprised you that already an inflatable Santa and rows of noble furs are set up in the grocery outlet parking lot.
Well, we've already got some people that said that they were coming, you know, friends, but I think it's going to be kind of a slow flow.
While it may feel early to buy a tree, those who work here at the Noel Mountain Tree Farm say it's never too early to give back. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Besides selling trees and wreaths, we're trying to raise money and donations for the Joya School.
Joya Child and Family Development is a nonprofit that provides pediatric therapy to children with disabilities. For the past several years, the owner of this tree farm has donated thousands of dollars to Joya, and that's because it holds a special place in his family's heart.
They had a child go through our program from the ages of birth to 3 years old, and their child is now thriving and doing really great in school. And we are just so grateful to them and appreciate that they still keep us in their mind.
A portion of the sales will go directly to Joya, helping fund services like physical therapy, family training, and medical exams.
This year, we're on track to serve over 900 children and their families. We are able to provide all of those services regardless of a family's ability to pay.
Well, starting in December, there'll also be a chance to take a picture with Santa here, visit some vendors, and you'll have the opportunity to make a donation directly to Joya. Live in downtown Spokane, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
Oh, thanks so much, Madeline. Joya is a great organization. Well, if you are looking for other ways to get in the holiday spirit, get ready to set sail for the North Pole in Coeur d'Alene. The Winter Cruise Series launches today on Lake Coeur d'Alene, featuring 1.5 million lights, those fire-breathing dragons, and plenty of festive magic on the way to Santa's Village. Cruises run through New Year's Day, and right now you can save 25% during Santa's Sneak Peek Week, which lasts through next Wednesday.
Well, if you prefer to glide on top of water instead, ice skating returns to Spokane's Riverfront Park this weekend. The skate ribbon opens for the season on Saturday. Tickets are about $11, not including your rentals. If skating is not your thing, you can warm up by one of the nearby fire pits and enjoy a cup of hot cocoa. And while there is so much to do this holiday season across the Inland Northwest, once you add in holiday dinners, gifts, and decorations, you can end up spending a ton of money if you aren't careful.
Yeah, the National Retail Federation estimates spending will go up about 4% this year.
It's make or break for us. Like, we probably do 80% of our business for the entire year in our fourth quarter.
We'll show you if people in our area plan on spending more or less this year tonight at 6:30.
Fog tomorrow morning, and then we could see some sunshine again as the day goes on. Skies will clear. High temperature of 45 degrees. 41 is our average high. Signs of colder weather at the end of the 7-day forecast. I'll explain after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Colville Toyota.
Here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident,
the best time to call an attorney is as soon as possible.
The second best time?
Right now.
Call Russell and Hill.
The sooner you call, the sooner we can start working on your case.
And remember, the call is free, the advice is free.
And we win your case, or it's free.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident?
Call Russell and Hill.
Russell and Hill will fight for you. Call 800-LAW-0842.
Crosswalk Youth Shelter acts as a pillar of hope to homeless teens in our community. Their new facility offers expanded resources, connecting youth with essential services they need to thrive.
At Crosswalk, we believe that every young person deserves the opportunity to thrive. Youth guided the design of this building from the dorms to the classrooms to create safe space that fosters healing, growth, and a path to success.
Through Numerica Cares for Kids, we are honored to invest in the mission of Crosswalk Youth Shelter.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Kyle with Bill's Heating, here to take a look at your furnace.
I thought you guys were teamed up with Gonzaga. Where's the basketball player?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We do have Davis Fogel on standby.
Standby?
Oh, yeah. Whenever one of us needs him, we just shout his name.
What?
Watch.
Whoa, it's like magic.
Actually, he just made me wait around the corner.
Exactly. It's magic.
Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
The holiday musical Need a Little Christmas is a joyful tradition for family and friends. The live show includes a Radio City kickline, a military tribute, and a nativity conclusion. Need a Little Christmas, December 5th through the 22nd at the Kroc Center.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold or Flu Fizzy Chews. Chew, fizz. Feel better fast. No water needed. Alka-Seltzer Plus Fizzy Chews.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
This week, GMA is gonna be
sensational. See the way I teed that up?
when Jason Bateman and Shakira bring the zoo to GMA.
Things are getting interesting now.
This week, go wild with Jason and Shakira on
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
Now, earlier this week, Chris, you said it might be the best time to put up Christmas lights.
A few of my neighbors were getting after it in that very thing today.
You know, I feel like any time in this time period right around Thanksgiving where you get a break in the cold, wet weather, you need to take advantage. You don't have to plug them in yet if, you know, you're one of those people that wants to wait until after Thanksgiving, but you might want to get them up. Here is our story about that, because we only have so many dry days and warmer days before the cold settles in. Right now it's 40 degrees in both Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We did have above average temperatures again today, made it into the mid 40s. Our average high 41. Cloudy skies right now. We will start to see some patchy fog developing later tonight, but it doesn't look like anything especially dense and shouldn't stick around very long tomorrow morning. So we will get to see some sunshine, which is always a treat this time of year. Overnight lows tonight will be getting down below freezing in many locations. We've only been below freezing officially in Spokane twice this month. Have not made it into the 20s yet this season, which is unusual because our average overnight low is 30. 30 for a morning low in Spirit Lake, 30 in Deer Park, 33 in Coeur d'Alene, and several locations staying just above freezing. 31 in Meade, 29 tomorrow morning in Spangle. Around the region, you'll find temperatures mostly in the 30s, but many spots staying above freezing, including Sandpoint and Bonners Ferry, Grand Coulee 36, but Pullman and Moses Lake getting down into the 20s. High temperatures tomorrow, meanwhile, we are going to keep the above average temperatures going for another day. 45 in Spokane, 48 degrees in Coeur d'Alene and St. Mary's, 48 in Moscow and Pullman, and 53 tomorrow in Lewiston. Right around the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, 40s throughout the region, ranging from 44 in Spirit Lake to 48 in Spokane Valley, downtown, and even Coeur d'Alene at 48. 47 tomorrow in Meade, 48 also at 9 Mile. Here's a look at our temperature trend over the next 7 days. This white line is our average high, and we are going to stay just above average through most of the 7-day forecast. Here's Monday at 46, and then things start to change around Tuesday of next week. Our first high temperature in the 30s, which is average, 39, but it looks like we are going to just start off a period of colder weather on Tuesday. Difficult to say if there's going to be any snow to go along with that. There may be just a little bit, but right now it looks like in terms of travel next week, any snow that you run into will be not inconsequential, but no big storms that will hamper the first part of your Thanksgiving travel. Of course, we'll have to update that as it gets closer to time, but you can breathe a little bit easy for the time being. Some morning fog tomorrow, dry through Friday, possibly some hit and miss showers Saturday and Sunday, but won't amount to much. And our first chance of a rain-snow mix on Monday morning and potentially again on Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning low of 25 degrees, Derek.
All right, Chris, thank you. Pretty chilly for sure. All right, still ahead, the Trump administration is moving forward with its plan to shrink the Department of Education. What changes the administration is making and why the education secretary says the recent government shutdown proves her department isn't necessary.
Plus, it's the make or break season for small businesses, and this year shoppers are showing up early. We'll show you why local stores say holiday momentum is finally returning.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sweet Palace.
In football, to have a good offense, you need to know how to read the defense.
The same is true dealing with the insurance company after a car wreck.
They'll use every trick in their playbook to pay you as little as possible.
But we know their playbook.
Like when they stack the box.
These are huge insurance companies.
And they'll do anything to keep you from winning.
Like stacking the box with attorneys to fight your claim.
That's when you call an audible and call us.
We're attorneys Russell and Hill.
We know the insurance game.
And we know how to win.
Andy's Heating Cooling guarantees to keep your home safe and cool. Your home and office comfort is Andy's priority. Stay cool this summer with a new air conditioning system from Carrier.
My air conditioner was not working. All I needed was a replacement sequencer. I called another company and they wanted to replace the unit for over $10,000. I was so glad I listened to my neighbor who recommended I get a second opinion from Andy's.
Turn to the experts. Andy's Heating Cooling since 1972, thanks to you.
Post Falls ER and Hospital, open 24/7, providing premium emergency department care without the wait. From your child sports injury to urgent ambulance visits, Post Falls ER features low wait times, efficient procedures, and compassionate care. Plus, we provide state-of-the-art imaging, inpatient care, and accept all commercial insurances. Because in an emergency, every second counts and every life matters. Post Falls ER and Hospital, State Line near Cabela's, minutes away, hours faster.
We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network. And with T-Satellite, we're connecting millions of people in places no carrier tower can reach.
I signed up for T-Satellite to give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network and see how you can save up to 20% versus AT&T and Verizon when you check the math at T-Mobile.com. Plus, your experience plan is guaranteed for 5 years.
Landowners in the Inland Northwest know when it comes to power, performance, and reliability, nothing beats a Coyote tractor from Jordan Sales and Service. Family owned and trusted for over 25 years, Jordan Sales and Service helps you tackle any property with Coyote tractors, zero-turn mowers, UTVs, and skid steers built for real work. Our full-service parts and service department keeps your Coyote tractor running strong every season. Visit Jordan Sales and Service, your home for Coyote tractors and unbelievable hometown service.
In news around the nation, the House of Representatives voting today to release the Justice Department's files on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
The Senate then followed by unanimously agreeing to approve it. Once it arrives from the House, it will then head straight to the president's desk. ABC's Olivia Rubin has more on what comes next.
After months of delay, today a major milestone, both the House and Senate passing a bill to force the Department of Justice to release the files they have on Jeffrey Epstein.
The bill is passed. Today's an extraordinary day in this chamber.
Earlier today, the bill passed the House with overwhelming bipartisan support. Every single member of the House voting in favor except one, Republican Clay Higgins, who said on social media the release would hurt innocent people. It comes following a last-minute reversal from President Trump, who had previously worked to block the vote and then publicly reversed course, saying Republicans should support it. Epstein, a convicted sex offender, died by suicide in 2019 while awaiting trial on charges of trafficking young girls and women. The president could release these files himself at any time, but hasn't.
Why wait for Congress to release the Epstein files? Why not just do it now?
I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I threw him out of my club many years ago because I thought he was a sick pervert.
Next, the bill will head to President Trump's desk, where he said he will sign it. A number of Epstein survivors on Capitol Hill for the vote today to witness a historic moment they have long sought.
This is not just about survivors. It's about every American who believes in accountability, fairness, and the promise of justice.
An emotional moment from the survivors there, reminding of the years of pain that they have faced, and one survivor taking aim at Washington, saying, quote, "I beg you, President Trump, please stop making this political." Olivia Rubin, ABC News, New York.
President Trump welcomed Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to the White House today for the first time in 7 years. It's the prince's first visit since U.S. national intelligence held him responsible for the killing and dismembering of a Saudi journalist, Jamal Khashoggi, who worked for the Washington Post. It also comes as the Trump family has a number of projects underway in Saudi Arabia. ABC's Mary Bruce pressed the president on the optics of today's visit, the president first addressing his family's business dealings and then Khashoggi's murder.
I have nothing to do with the family business. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
The Crown Prince announced a $1 trillion investment in the United States today, and as part of a security agreement, the president sold Saudi Arabia some of our most advanced fighter jets, F-35s.
The Trump administration is taking further steps to dismantle the Department of Education. CNN reports that several of the agency's responsibilities will be shifted to other federal departments. A congressional aide says the changes will impact at least 5 offices, including the Office of Special Education. Education Secretary Linda McMahon argues the recent government shutdown shows the department is not essential.
The Federal Department of Education furloughed 90% of its staff. And what happened? Nothing. Schools stayed open. Students went to class. Teachers got paid. The shutdown proved our schools don't depend on Washington bureaucracy to function.
Washington Senator Patty Murray criticized the Trump administration's plan, writing in part, "This isn't a plan to improve outcomes. It's a plan to abandon students and families, rip away resources and support, and leave kids who are simply looking to get a good education to fend for themselves."
All right, still ahead, the Trump administration announced a new idea that would allow you to take your low mortgage rate with you when you move.
The push for portable mortgages and the big hurdles that could stop them from happening. And Roblox, one of the world's biggest gaming platforms, is making major changes to keep kids safe. What the new rules mean for parents and why experts say they're long overdue.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
From your head and shoulders down to your toes and everywhere in between, Kootenai Health provides advanced medicine right where you need it, right here in North Idaho.
When you've been injured in a car accident, the insurance company can make you feel small.
They make you feel unimportant.
They make you feel like your situation doesn't matter.
Right when you need help the most.
That's when you call Russell & Hill.
You are important to us.
We'll work to get you the results you deserve.
So you can get back to being you.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident?
Russell & Hill will fight for you. Call 800-LAW-0842.
This winter, experience the ultimate rock Christmas tradition. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presenting the Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more. Friday, November 21st, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketswest.com. Don't miss this season's most exciting concert experience. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models.
ShopDaveSmith.com.
Is there a sport your kids haven't suited up for? Luckily, when it comes to providing advanced care for your family, there isn't a sports injury Kootenai Health hasn't seen. Find your specialist at kh.org.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, the holiday season is here, and Americans are expected to spend more this year than ever before. But we wanted to know what your plans are. Are you spending more or cutting back?
Many of you told us you're actually tightening your wallets this year as rising costs continue to take a toll. Alexandra Cohen-Yarts took a closer look at what local businesses are seeing as they head into what, for many, is the most critical time of the year.
This is what you want. Okay. Many in the small business community call the holiday season their Super Bowl.
It's make or break for us. Like, we probably do 80% of our business for the entire year in our fourth quarter.
Danielle Walter-Meyer Stumiller is the owner of Simply Northwest, a store in Spokane Valley that specializes in gift baskets. But for the last few years, added economic uncertainty has challenged them.
The last couple years have definitely been very stressful as a small business owner.
That struggle was felt for many businesses, including French Toast, a baby store in downtown Spokane's River Park Square. However, things are starting to look up.
This is probably the earliest people have shopped in the 14 years we've had this business. It's kind of wild.
Julia Lara, owner of French Toast and 2 other businesses in River Park Square, says she has seen record numbers of early shoppers this year.
People are ready and they really are trying to get ahead of it this year.
Simply Northwest saw similar excitement at a recent open house.
Our holiday open house was kind of the first event we've had in a while where we felt that magic again, that energy, the customers coming in, people wanting to shop and make purchases.
The National Retail Federation projects sales to grow between 3.7 and 4.2% in November and December, which means spending will top $1 trillion this holiday season. Some shop owners believe that's due to a mix of rising costs and people shopping more.
We definitely experience an increase in our costs every year. But we are also seeing most customers understanding that and know that when prices are going up, so they are therefore still able to spend more with us.
In Spokane County, Alexandra Cohen-Yarts, 4 News Now.
Well, Spokane Regional Emergency Communications is preparing to test a new AI system designed to help keep 911 lines clear for real emergencies. Shrek says the technology will automatically handle non-emergency crime check calls during a 2-hour trial tomorrow from 1 until 3 p.m. Crime Check receives more than 250,000 calls every year, and officials say more than half require dispatching help right away, but nearly a third are better directed to other agencies. So during this test, AI will speak to the caller and determine whether situations like abandoned vehicles or traffic violations require emergency response. Shrek will analyze test results before launching the full service by the end of the year.
All right, we are experiencing a bit of a dry spell, so get out and do that stuff you got to do outside while you can.
I know, there's a lot that I still need to get in the garage, moved out so that we can do the decorating, Chris. This is a busy time of year.
You know, and you do have time, and even this weekend with that chance of showers, I think you'll have plenty of time to get some of those things done before things begin to turn more wintry. Today, after some morning sunshine, hopefully you saw some sunshine where you were. The clouds moved in. We even had a few sprinkles out in parts of the Palouse and in Spokane Valley, the Post Falls area this evening. But right now we are in a break between systems, and even with approaching moisture off of the Pacific headed this way, it is going to be shunted to the north, and we are looking at staying dry through the end of the work week before we start to see some changes. The one thing that we will battle every day as we are in the depths of the fog season is the fog, which we will start out with tomorrow through at least about 9 a.m. And then we do have the potential to see some clearing with temperatures down below freezing, something we have not seen a lot of. We could have some spots where that fog is freezing to the roadways. Watch for sparkly streets and sidewalks and parking lots tomorrow morning. Bright sunshine possible as we get into the afternoon, a high of 45, running a little above average, although we're out of the 50s after several days of temperatures in the 50s. Temperatures are going to be in the 40s for the next week. I will be back with your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes. Derek?
Well, local families struggling to put presents under the tree this year are getting a little extra help thanks to a holiday toy drive from Spokane County Fire District 4. The district is teaming up with the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation, collecting new unwrapped toys at all staffed fire stations from now through December 15th. Drop-off bins are set up at each participating station, making it easy for anyone to pitch in. Donations must be new and still in their original packaging to ensure safety and quality.
Well, the Trump administration has a new idea to make housing more affordable. Let homeowners take their mortgage rate with them when they move.
Ivan Rodriguez shares how a portable mortgage could work and also how it could backfire.
Allowing people to keep their lower mortgage rates could encourage them to move and free up supply for others, but there are many unanswered questions about how it would work and whether it could disrupt the U.S. housing market. Many homeowners feel locked into their interest rate, but what if they could move with it?
If you have someone who has an extremely low rate and the high 2s, low 3s on a home that they currently own, they may not want to move to another home because they're going to go from those low rates to current market rates, which are significantly higher.
Not only could a portable mortgage provide more flexibility to move to a new home, but it could also free up supply for future home buyers. Justin DeMola with Lenders One says in concept it sounds great, but it does come with a lot of questions.
If people are upgrading their homes, how are they going to bridge that gap for the equity for the down payment?
DeMola says in this case it depends on how much the homeowner is upgrading. Additionally, mortgage agreements are clear contracts tied to a specific property, with the home's address listed as collateral. Transferring that loan to a new house would mean effectively rewriting the contract. And one key question, will banks go along with this? Congress might have to pass new laws.
We don't know how that's going to work, but when we look at it, we really have to pay attention to, again, the mechanics of a mortgage, right? How are we going to actually take the workflow and make it so that a mortgage can be portable?
The Federal Housing Finance Agency did not provide further details about its plans for portable mortgages. In a statement, a spokesperson said that the agency was studying a, quote, wide variety of options to lower housing costs. Other options officials are weighing include making mortgages assumable and a 50-year mortgage option. In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
Well, the Gonzaga Bulldogs welcome the new starting lineup before their decimation of Southern Utah.
And Spanish superstar Mario Sansupiri had a standout performance. Hear what he said about his supreme performance next in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Craig Swap and Associates.
Hurry to our Black Friday sale and save up to $17,000 off or 0% APR on new 25 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Kyle with Bill's Heating, here to take a look at your furnace.
I thought you guys were teamed up with Gonzaga. Where's the basketball player?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We do have Davis Fogel on standby.
Standby?
Oh, yeah. Whenever one of us needs him, we just shout his name.
What?
Watch.
Whoa, it's like magic.
Actually, he just made me wait around the corner.
Exactly. It's magic.
Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
What can we make for you today from the Sweet Palace in Phillipsburg, Montana?
Avamere Southfield is so much more than just a home. We're enhancing lives every single day.
My home was heaven on earth, and now Avamere is heaven on earth.
Everybody's very friendly here and welcoming.
Come visit us and experience the Avamere difference.
Don't let congestion take over. Afrin-Notrin. Wow, ridiculously fast nasal congestion relief. The wow is real. And now, try new drug-free Afrin Saline.
Hurry to our Black Friday sale and save up to $11,750 off or 0% APR on new 26 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevations. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Mom accused. This is the last thing we would have expected her to do.
It's shocking.
Did she really have a baby with her 14-year-old daughter's ex-boyfriend? Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
Tonight, it's a side of country music you haven't seen.
Come along with me. I'm about to take you backstage Nashville where you've never gone before.
Get ready to get up close with country's biggest stars.
Center stage, countdown to the CMA Awards.
Tonight.
Gonzaga thrashed the Southern Utah Thunderbirds last night in an eye-popping 122-50 win, the largest margin of victory the Zags have ever had against a Division I opponent. Braden Huff's offense finally found its rhythm. Mario Saint-Superi impressed in his first start. The Zags tuned up before their daunting Players Era Festival trip next week. The Zags revealed starters Braden Smith and Daniel Innocenti to the bench, and then both Mario and Tyon Grant Foster to the starting role for the first intentional time this season. Super Mario talked about his first start in this rare Mark Few lineup shakeup.
I think it doesn't change that much because I always try to be focused and have the same routine for every game. But it's true, like I try to bring the teams as much energy as I can and try to do my best.
His aggressive energy on both ends of the floor has helped the Zags to a big win, and now they hit the road to Vegas to prep for that huge Players Era Festival. They start off against the Alabama Crimson Tide. That's next Monday, November 24th. And more awards come in for Gonzaga's biggest dude. Graham Ike won the WCC Player of the Week yesterday, and then now today earned a spot on the top 50 watch list for the Wooden Award. That's the trophy presented to college basketball's top player. Ike is one of just 2 players on the list from mid-major conference schools, and the list will be whittled down to a top 15 on the national ballot. That comes up at the end of the season. The graduate student earned all WCC nods each of his last 2 seasons and currently leads the Zags with rebounds over 10 per game. And the Whitworth Pirates football team entered the 2025 Division III playoffs this weekend, looking for their third straight year with a first-round win and their second in 3 years over the Chapman Panthers. The Pirates present a very new-look roster after losing over 30 seniors, and senior defensive lineman Lane Watkins spoke to us about this season's motto that got the Pirates to bounce back from a 1-2 start to a 7-0 finish.
We're going to have to go win hard games, and we're going to have to hold the rope for each other. Just Sandberg always says, through bleeding hands, blood, sweat, tears, whatever that may be, we're going to have to trust each other. And if you're the one dangling off the rope, you know that you got a brother on the other side holding it.
Whitworth kicks off their playoff game against Chapman this Saturday at noon. With a win, Pirates are guaranteed to go to a road game. And fun fact about where that hold the rope comes from, it's that story from World War II. Desmond Doss, the movie Hacksaw Ridge, depicts his the conscientious objector saving many of his troops' lives at the Battle of Iwo Jima. So pretty cool to take that lesson over, and a wonderful movie if y'all haven't seen it. Very good movie.
Whitworth has been on a roll. It's been pretty fun.
All right, Jack. Thanks so much for that lesson, too. Chris?
Our high temperature today will go down in the record books as 49, but that was actually at midnight last night. Our daytime high was 47 degrees, still above our average high of 41, and we started the day off at 36. Some colder weather coming. I'll let you know when to expect it after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Latah Creek has been making award-winning wines for over 40 years. We started with the Best of Class in 1982, then followed with hundreds of gold medals and multiple Best of Class awards. Stop in, try a taste, and take a bottle or two home.
Cheers. The holidays are approaching, and that means family and friends will soon be gathering.
And if you're on hosting duties, make sure you're ready by stopping at Kerner Furniture during our holiday season sale.
We have fine dining for large groups, small groups, and the kids table.
All at sale pricing.
It's also the Lazy Boy Black Friday sale, and that means our always guaranteed lowest Lazy Boy prices are even lower.
The holiday season sale is here at Kerner Furniture. Nice store, low prices.
Post Falls ER and Hospital, open 24/7, providing premium emergency department care without the wait. From your child sports injury to urgent ambulance visits, Post Falls ER features low wait times, efficient procedures, and compassionate care. Plus, we provide state-of-the-art imaging, inpatient care, and accept all commercial insurances. Because in an emergency, every second counts and every life matters. Post Falls ER and Hospital, State Line near Cabela's, minutes away, hours faster.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
This Thanksgiving, you can count on Fred Meyer. You get up high quality and down low prices. Up high quality with our exclusive brands and down low prices on all your Thanksgiving needs. Because at Fred Meyer, quality and low prices always come together. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
If you're looking for an everyday truck like the Tacoma,
or something a bit bigger, like the Tundra, Colville Toyota has the truck to meet your needs.
both the Tundra and Tacoma are built to last and provide unbeatable performance in their class.
Loaded with the latest tech, with adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning, these trucks are designed to get you safely to your destination.
Come test drive a Tacoma and Tundra today at Colville Toyota, your small town dealership with a big heart.
Latah Creek has been making award-winning wines for over 40 years. We started with the Best of Class in 1982, then followed with hundreds of gold medals and multiple Best of Class awards. Stop in, try a taste, and take a bottle or two home.
Cheers.
4 News Now is brought to you by Falco Spokane, your fireplace specialists.
All right, welcome back. You will see 7 new floats during next week's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, including this one. It's a new addition from Stranger Things. I wish we had the music behind us. This is the Demogorgon from seasons 1 and there's another season. I'm not going to say anything. I'll spoil it. But it's nothing like spring screams for the holidays and a giant man-eating plant thing monster.
Hate that.
Not what you're used to seeing in a Thanksgiving Day float, right?
Ooh, those are sharp teeth. I don't know how my kids are going to do while we're watching. I might have to usher them out of the room for a moment.
Can you imagine being a kid live there, too? I just, you know, when I think of the things that scared me when I was little, but oh well.
They'll have a bunch of kids involved, I bet, in that.
Maybe so.
A lot of people may be scared of pending snow, but we haven't seen any yet.
No, we have not. And things are looking okay for traveling this holiday as well, and I will explain in just a moment. Let's start off with the measurable rainfall that we had today. We had 200ths. We're up to just over 11.5 inches of precipitation so far this year. We're lagging behind average, but boy, we've made up a lot of ground over the past 2 months. So far this month, and here we are on the 18th, we have had almost, well, going on 2 inches of precipitation. This white line is our average for the entire month, so we are ahead of the game, but we're going to start to see the pace of the precipitation slow down rather dramatically as we go through the next little while. Here's our chance of precipitation, measurable rain over the next 5 days. Essentially 0 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Might get a sprinkle Thursday, but I'm leaning more toward dry conditions. Saturday looks like maybe a little bit of light rain, 1/100 of an inch at most. Sunday may have a slightly better chance, but everything I've been looking at is leaning more toward the odds of staying dry rather than the odds of any wet weather. And this is a look at the chance of measurable rain, or how much rain over the next 5 days, and essentially nothing for the Columbia Basin. 1/100 of an inch in Lewiston, Moscow, up to 1/10. That's at the high end in the mountains of the central Panhandle, as well as the Sandpoint area. That gets us through the next 5 days. Of course, we are looking ahead to the Thanksgiving travel, and there's a lot of information on this, but we're the first alert weather station. I want to be the first to tell you about your travel for Thanksgiving. And this is the percentage chance of 2 inches of snow or more. And that's going to be about what we would see over the passes on these days. Monday, probably the worst day to travel over Snoqualmie, with a 60% chance of 2 inches or more, 55% chance on Tuesday. But Wednesday and Thursday, only a slight chance. It goes way down. Look out past Tuesday is going to be the trickier day. Monday, only a 35% chance, Wednesday and Thursday, we're again looking pretty low. Spokane, a 0% chance Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and a 0% chance of an inch, a 0% chance of 1/10 of an inch. Thursday, though, it does go up to an 8% chance of 2 inches or more. If I take this down to 1 inch, it's a 16% chance, and that is the most chance of seeing measurable snow that we've had so far this season. It's not great. The odds go up a little bit for Friday. I think we're going to start to see some snow showing up here and there. Nothing to shovel, nothing to snow blow. I don't think we're going to have any problems on the roads. Our long-range forecast, 8 to 14 day, is still calling for below average temperatures, and that I'm having a strong feeling about. I think starting about next Tuesday, we're going to see highs in the 30s and stay in the 30s through the following weekend. Still calling for above average precipitation in the 8 to 14 day forecast. Our wettest days of the 7 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but even at that, it doesn't look all that great. Don't be surprised if you see some snow trying to mix in, but again, No need to shovel just yet, Kirsten.
Okay, we will keep listening to your feelings there, Chris. That's very helpful with planning. Hey, the popular children's gaming platform Roblox announced a new safety measure today they say is aimed at protecting its young users. It says it's rolling out age checks and optional age-based chat feature.
Yeah, this amidst growing pressure after several lawsuits allege the platform helps facilitate child sexual exploitation and grooming. ABC's Melissa Adan shares why Roblox is not the only platform causing concern.
Gaming platform Roblox now rolling out age checks for its 151 million users. The company says the safety feature using facial age estimation technology will also offer an optional age-based chat feature, so minor users will only be allowed to chat with other minors who are similar in age and not adult users.
That is an important step forward in making online platforms safe for children worldwide.
The company expecting to enforce these new age requirements in the U.S. in January. The move comes as Roblox faces at least 35 lawsuits alleging it fails to protect minors from adult users who meet and abuse children on the platform, and that the platform helps facilitate child sexual exploitation and grooming.
Sometimes what you need is one company to lead the way and other companies will follow. If you change the industry standard, you don't want to be the least safe platform online.
According to the Justice Department, other sites such as Discord are also facing mounting pressure after an online network of extreme predators known as 764 have accessed these types of sites, leading to charges of cyberstalking. Colby and Leslie Taylor plan to sue Discord after they say 764 allegedly pushed their 13-year-old son Jay to take his own life.
Because that was the doorway that these bad guys that we would never let into our home.
Cybersecurity expert Elizabeth Newman has these tips for parents.
Making sure they're communicating to family members or friends from school or friends that you met over the summer, but in real life they are kids that are their age and that they are engaging with online.
Discord says the horrific actions of 764 have no place on Discord or anywhere in society, and that it's working aggressively to keep bad actors and harmful content off its platform, including investing heavily in new digital tools and cooperating with law enforcement. Melissa Adan, ABC News, Los Angeles.
All right, before we head to a break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup for tonight.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome Broadway's Rock of Ages, the driving music force that rocked Broadway and millions of fans in the groundbreaking show Rock of Ages live in concert at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, November 20th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
For over 40 years, Parker Toyota has been dedicated to serving the people of North Idaho with top quality used vehicles that exceed industry standards.
That's because every used car undergoes a rigorous 160-point inspection. If it doesn't meet our standards, it doesn't belong on our lot.
Providing the highest quality used cars and trucks is just the beginning of our commitment to you as a customer.
Come see our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Hi, my name is Megan and I'm the Education Coordinator for Wastewater and Stormwater. Today we're going to be talking about dog poop. You might be thinking it's like fertilizer, but it's not. It's actually bad for our waterways and can contain bacteria like E. coli, and that's obviously a health hazard. So pick up after your pet to keep us all healthy and safe. To learn more about stormwater tips and city projects that are protecting our river, go to SpokaneStormwater.org.
Now that's Montana Sapphire from Phillipsburg, Montana.
Style or substance? Somehow it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models.
See your local GMC dealer.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. And want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Fairway Floor.
Some breaking news just into the newsroom on that story about the 2 missing girls from Odessa that we told you about at the top of this newscast. We now know that Amber Alert from those 2 girls has been canceled. Washington State Patrol just sent us that alert and let us know that we will be getting more details soon.
And we have a nice day on the way tomorrow. If you wake up with the fog, there is the hope that we'll see some sunshine in the afternoon, a high of 45, little above average.
Okay, but again, no rain again till likely the weekend.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
That sounds good to me.
See you tonight on Nightside.